Hey guys, Dark Meteors here. Welcome back to some more of our road to the league with Southport. Big game today. We're back with Arsenal because this game actually matters, and I'm actually afraid of this. We have a 1 point lead over Tottenham, and yeah, if they win, they take this Champions League spot. Then we also have the FA Cup in this one. So, without further ado, let's look at this. How we've done, we have won every game. So we beat Brighton 3-1, Brentford also 3-1, Sheffield United 4-1, and then Southampton 1-0. Tim Austin got a card in the Southampton game, so he's out. And Ronaldson broke his arm in the Sheffield United game. So Benitez is back in the lineup. For Tim Austin, it's going to be Malik is back. And yeah. So we have Arsenal. We know about Arsenal. Axel Ferreira. And Tottenham. Chicago, Bilbao. I don't know how we're going to do this. They play Brentford. And Brentford's in the relegation zone. Okay. This is big. This will be whoever takes fifth. Now, obviously Chelsea's in the Champions League. We're in Europe regardless. What this kind of breaks down into is, depending on if we win, I'm not sure which one we're actually fighting for here. The FA Cup. Okay, it's a Europa League spot. Because the Conference League goes to the Carabao Cup winner, which is Crystal Palace, that's down in the Championship. So if we win this game, we're either fighting for Europa League or Champions. So this is a Champions League spot because of coefficient. This is Europa. This is Europa. If Chelsea wins that. If we win it and we're in the Europa League, I don't think that extra Europa League slot is given. I think. I could be wrong. But no, I am wrong with that. If we win it, we take that extra Europa League spot does go to Southampton. If Chelsea wins it, it's there regardless. Now, if we get a Champions League spot and we win it, it functions the same way. So no matter what, we're in the Europa League. That is the key. Okay. Let's do this. Can we win this? We need to win this. Oh, and Rios is now seen as a world-class player. All right, we need to win this game. Yeah, world-class. Not Martin. Rios. Come on. What? He's not? What? His crossing went down. That's what it was. Okay, he's on the borderline. So, yeah, it's East borderline. We'll take borderline. Luka. Okay, two good tackles by Griffiths, who's getting in his first start here since coming back from injury. It's not a bad pass, but we get something with that. Australia going Rios. Header off. Holmgren's there. Holmgren's there, baby. We take a 1-goal lead. We take a 1-goal lead. Okay. Tottenham. Brentford. Okay. We technically have a 2-goal lead here. Come on. Liam Hilton was the one that got that. Ifa. Going back. Aha. Ooh, Benitez. That was a good one. Okay, Benitez, good save. Benitez is a good keeper at this level. He's a good keeper at this level. Now, Arsenal's already won the league. Tottenham just tied it up with Cordoba. Play it smart. It's not there. There it is. Play up to Rios. Rios plays it through to Martin. Martin misses it. It's his own deflection. Okay, good win. That was the Varelia. That's a smart idea, but it's just not there. Varelia is going to get that one. That's the end of that attempt. Before, not even a minute later, we have another one. Keeper hits it out. Come on, Rios. I like the pressure. There we go. We're putting pressure on Arsenal. Shot wide left. That was a great left foot by Rios. Great left foot. We have Arsenal on the ropes. Trying to go back post, and Saldes has that pretty easy. Probably mispronouncing that. Malik has that one. Holmgren. Rios. Martin. That's a good touch. Griffith's header. Arsenal on the counterattack. Malik, great tackle. Through balls there. Redeem. Going for the shots. And it's saved. Tottenham has tied it up off a Lucas Cordoba 15-minute goal. It is 1-1. As Rios makes it 2-0. So Stanislav feels like he's having an injury here. We're going to keep him in. It's a soft tissue injury, though. How long from now is maybe another other game? It's a soft tissue injury. He feels like he can finish the game, though. It's a smart play to do. We still have Chelsea in the FA Cup final. This was the last game of the year I would have him play through that injury, but we don't want to risk it. Okay, good ball. Rios to Martin. I get the thought process there, but you have to retain possession. Go back to the keeper. He's wide. Okay. I don't mind that, but the better ball was up top. Oh my god. He died the wrong way. So I had to put a cut there, but we're good. We're good. Science is still kicking my ass, but we're good. Here we go. Redeem. Near post. We're not able to win it. Martin. I'd much rather have a possession by Martin there. Possess the ball, pass it around, and see what we can do. Still getting good pressure on Arsenal. Still up. We need to be smart. We head that away. Mocha. Nice little give and go. And Axel Ferreira puts them ahead. I mean, we could win the Europa League, but we want to be in the Champions League. We went pretty deep in the Champions League, and I would like a repeat of that. I think we are of Champions League quality, which is why I definitely want another Champions League spot. Ooh, Martin, that's deflected. Redeem. Going in the middle. A lot of bodies there. Possess the ball. Give it to Martin there so he can take a shot. I'm not exactly happy with the finishing. All right, as of right now, at the half, Tottenham and Brentford are both tied up. Arsenal looking to break this tie, though. 2-2 tie. Shot? Oh, wide left. Okay. That was a good shot. We don't want to be caught like that off guard. Martin has struggled today at times, but it's been all right. He could come through with us. Looking. Aha. Ferreira stopped, but he's offsides. Okay, I'm going to make a couple of changes. Remember, we only have one more stoppage after this. Martin's going to come up. I'm going to put in Fafa. Fafa and Rios have played well. I'm going to take Robert out. We're going to put in Washburn in the back. And that's how we're going to do this. We might need to change this around. If Chip goes on the right, we get another midfielder in here. Maybe Rios comes out, but Rios is playing a good game. But the injury possibility for Rios, I mean, coaches only wanted him to play 65 minutes. We are approaching that, and we don't want to injure him. But this is for a Champions League spot, so it is important. Big kick. I think we have the depth, though, if Rios goes down. So we're going to keep him out here. Good ball here. Washburn's going to win it. Varelia up to Fafa. Fafa looking. Going to play it. Varelia. Holmgren shot, and what a save. What a save. Redeem's going to take this. Going back post to Rios. He doesn't try for the ball. I don't like that. Shot by Chip. It's not there. As of right now, still tied. After this, I'm going to make a change. So, Alpha's good there. I'm going to go Chip right side. I'm going to get Holmgren here. Enrique is going to come up as a Mazzala. Guillermo in the back. Because I don't want to have Griffiths get absolutely pummeled here. His first game back. Not able to win it. Counterattack is coming through pretty strong here by Arsenal. In the middle. Looking for the cross. There it is. Guillermo. That's not a good attempt at a cross. I'm telling them to press hard. And that's the result. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to praise. All right, we need Brentford to score here. Oh my God, it's by goal difference. You got to be shitting me. Come on, boys. We can't lose on goal difference. Oh my God. This is heartbreaking. That is worst case scenario. In the Europa League, we're not going to get much in the transfer budget. That hurts. Okay, on to the FA Cup final. All right, so here we go. We are defending champions of the FA Cup. So we've won FA Cup before. We want to win it again. So here's our starters. Tim Austin is unfortunately still suspended for this game. Ronaldson's still out. Otherwise, I mean, we're just hoping we get something better. Let's get Stavik in. If I need someone to play in the middle, I can flex this. But I don't think we will, and I think Stavik playing on the left side is probably better. Anything else? All right, so submit the team and see if you can win this FA Cup. We're already in the Europa League, so it's kind of unfortunate, but we should be winning this trophy. We win this and we just shaft, or no, because we're in it regardless, so we don't shaft anyone. Oh, well, it is our streak at Wembley that's on the line, so there's that. Our streak at Wembley is on the line. Teal back. Sit front post. John Griffith with a possible bruised ankle. We're not taking him out. We'll be able to get through that unless it turns into a broken ankle. Here goes Martin. Makes a shot. I love it. Let's go. Connor Martin. 21 goals from the man on the season, and he is rolling. Liverpool might actually make, they were talking about it, a $180 million bid is what I said he's worth. And a couple of English teams are mulling it over. Having that would allow me to make so many actual signings, both youth players, and we'd be able to do so much with that. But we need to stay in the moment because Elias Brunig put that in the back of the net. I'm going to demand more. I would not mind, though, selling him for $180 million. $180 million. That would help fund the team for the next couple of years. And our stadium will be up starting next season, so that'll be a good thing as well. 40,000 capacity. We should double our revenue up and ensure that we do not go into a financial cluster that we've been dealing with the past couple of years. That's pretty much a reset of possession back to us. Askarov looking. Plays it back to Malik. Over to Griffiths. Redeem. Plays it through. Chip. Paulo look. He's looking. That's a smart play. Just maintain possession. Askarov. Plays it up. Looking for the through ball. It's not there. It's there. Keeper makes a great save. Keeper makes a great save. Going back post. Rios. Actually going front post there. Rios would have been the better one to go with. Askarov. The Holmgren, and the Holmgren puts it over the net. Oh, it was a tap in. It was a tap in back post. It was a tap in back post. Wide open net. And Holmgren just hurts my soul with that. All right, let's lock in, boys. Redeem up the Rios. Plays it back to Redeem. Redeem takes the shot and shanks it. Not even on target. I'm not sure what the idea there was, but it was not to actually win off that shot. So, yeah. Approaching 57th, 58th minute into the 60th. Possession is still in favor of Chelsea. I'm going to take Chip out. We're going to put Enrique here in the middle. I'm going to move around these. Holmgren is going to be a box to box. Can Redeem actually shoot the ball? We need to keep Redeem in. Borrelia? I don't know. If you take this to shootout territory, what are we thinking? Like, Rios needs to stay in. I'm just going to keep this in right now. Probably not the smartest move, but if they get a goal here, then we got to play for the game. But if we get a goal here, I feel comfortable putting substitutes out. Borrelia, that's going to be a better touch, my guy. What's our defense here? Thank you, Martin. Let's go, Rios! Let's go, Rios! Takes it from him. Okay, I'm going to put Borrelia out. Stotvik's going to come in. I like Enrique. Can we get another one? Let's put Malik back up here. Washburn comes in on the back. I think because of this injury to Griffiths, he's kind of struggled. Let's put in Guillermo. And let's hold that last sub in case we have an issue. Just an errant pass. Well, not really an errant pass. It's intentional. Ward just doesn't look to see Rios there. I don't know why, but let's keep the pressure up. We'll take the mistakes if that is what they want to do. 84th minute. I'm going to make this last sub on the right side. Hold on. Is Fafa better than Rios? No. Did Askarov make penalties? No. Let's go more secure on the back end with Ginovaldo. Ooh, this might be the attempt to tie it here from Chelsea. Oh my God, they're going to say it's a penalty. The refs are going to decide this game. Oh. The refs have decided that they are going to... Who paid them? We need a block Benitez. And he's not going to do it. This is going to penalties. The refs decided this game in the box. The refs decided this game. Gonna go to extra time. Oh, that is rough. Can we get one before though? Oh my God, please don't. Thank you. Okay, good. Let's go, Rios. Can Rios do it? Rios did it! He wins us the game! The refs allowed the extra minute. And oh my God, what a finish to this game. What a finish. Oh wow, I am completely astonished that we just pulled this out. The refs decided it on the other end to give Chelsea a penalty. On this, they give us the extra minute and 20 to win this game, and we take our second FA Cup in this series. We've won the Europa League, but then we had Champions League, so we didn't play in the Europa League. We're on the hunt for a Europa League title next season, and I'm for it. Maybe that's the long way. Europa Conference League title, Europa League title, and then after that, maybe a Champions League title. I don't know, but here we go. Lifting the FA Trophy up for the second time. Back-to-back FA Trophy wins. We'll take it. We will take it. We have the means. I am astonished that the refs allowed that extra minute. End game drama. We get the double. Are we double winners? Oh, yes, because we won the Community Shield. So we will play the Community Shield next season. Against Arsenal. I think again, didn't we play Arsenal this last time? Yes, and we beat them in the Community Shield at Wembley. We are undefeated at Wembley right now. Oh my God. Can we just play at Wembley the entire time? The magic continues at Wembley. The board's happy with the FA Cup. Back-to-back FA Cup wins. I mean, the media says we scraped by. It's Rios' 2 goals. The man is world class, and he came down with those 2 goals. Like, you cannot make this up. Miguel Rios just does it again. We don't really care about that. We'll just go all the way down. Everything's possible. I'm happy. We get the Euro, believe, because of the FA Cup. Wow. Beating Chelsea right there. I never thought we could do it. All right, so the last 30 minutes is us. We're going to look through what we have. Now, I don't think we have a payroll portion. We're not going to do the end of season review unless it comes up rather quickly, and it might actually be rather quickly. Now, the biggest thing is we're looking for what we will be handed for next season. Did we already get that? What will be given for next season? Because our season was technically not over. No. We don't have a transfer budget and everything for next season. That's what we're looking. Here it is. So, Anna Martin was a beast. So, our initial budget, 170 million and 28 million for next year. Okay, so what that means is we're getting an increase of about 8 million of what we had this past season. We're already spending 154 million. The idea with this now is, how do we construct this roster? We're playing a 4-4-3 going into next season. So that is just, there's no question about that. We're playing that. All right, let's look at what we want to do. Now, Benitez will likely be our backup keeper. And then we'll go with Ronaldson being our starter going into next season. John Griffiths is here. Malik, I'm not sure, and we'll do this from technically top to bottom wise. So let's put Benitez down here. This will be our strikers. And we'll kind of look through, and we'll go all the way through all this. So Benitez is the one there. For Malik, I mean, he's one of our midfielders. Now, I'd like to get better on the back end. But we're just good. We'd just like to be better. Askarov is going to be here. And Griffiths. Now, Griffiths does have this. They're saying fullback on support. This is what he should be. And I'm fine with this. So, I think we're good on the wings. Redeem, being 29. I do not think. Actually, he probably is our starter on the right side. Borrelia, I'm unsure about. I'm unsure about him. Now, I would be fine. Let's just say Borrelia is taken back. And he's on this side. Rios and Martin, I'm going to say Holmgren is fine in the middle. Paulo, let's just assume that Paulo is retiring at this point. So there's a gap there. Now Rios and Connor Martin up top. I like this. Otherwise, the ones that would bring in Hamdi is staying on here likely. No, Hamdi would probably be out. Now Washburn, we'll put him in the middle. Guillermo's out. Kenwright would be an extra one. Stadvik. Now Stadvik can be registered here. And Stadvik might be one of our extra players. Diego Enrique is up top. I still have a cough, so don't mind me. Fafa, I would not mind selling Fafa. Rivaldo on the left side. And Tim Austin is our one player in here. And then Bearwitch is our extra player as well. Now, when I'm looking at these other guys, I think he's out. Tushin will be out on loan again. I'd like to sell Douglas. Nunez is probably out. Jorgensen is a key player, I think, coming into this. I think Jorgensen is in. Probably selling. Holberg selling. And Bernard is going out as well. Now the idea is probably Bruno Alves is out. Malkrith is... Let's send him down to the under 21s because he's leaving. He's retiring. And now we're talking about on the back end and Guillermo. Let's say Guillermo also because he's leaving. I think Pickford is the other one up top. What's going on here? Two. There we go. And I think this is how we go with this. Now, we could do this, and I'm fine with this. And Bruno Alves is sold. And Fafa is sold. Okay, that is probably best bit of what I'm thinking of is with this squad. So we need wing outside, box to box inside, another defender that is up to the caliber of being upgradable like Austin is. I think Austin's going to be a very good player. We have good stuff on the wings. We spent big money last season on the wings. Our actual spending last season on the wings was Tim Austin was 60 million in the middle. Griffiths out on the right side was 158 million, and Askarov on the left was 68. So just on the defense, we spent almost 200 million of the 500 million we spent just on 3 of the 4 back line. And so I think I have a couple of ideas what we're looking at for default players. Now, we have a couple of guys in here that can come in that I saw that were pretty cheap. Out on the wings, I think bringing in Ogunjin Milicevic might be one. Young player, 20 years old, would likely be Redeem's replacement and does have a good bit. So Redeem could be replaced in this depending on if we get that sale. The other ones I was looking at was the back, Ernad Bracone. Yes, he's temperamental. We'd have to change that a little bit personality wise. But I think him learning to play in the middle, 6 foot, good jumping reach, heading needs some work. But I think he could play in the middle. Good consistent performer, that sort of thing. If we need to play defensive mid, it's there. So that was the other one I was thinking about. Now, we have a couple other players that I was also thinking about that were cheap. Not Kimball. So those were the key ones I was looking at. For end of contract, I was looking at a couple of players that were in the air. Callum Carey for one. Could be someone we can bring in. Although he just signed a contract, so that's not going to help. So there are a couple of older players that could likely come in and play some kind of role playing for us. The only other ones I was thinking about were on the youngster portion. There's a couple of them that are kind of cheap. Pinglu off the backside, that's not a lot of money. Magnarini, I'm not sure if we can actually get him here. Actually, he would turn 18, so this is also a possibility to get midfield wise. Not great at tackling though, good first touch. This is a project type player. When I'm going through this, Luis Aguayo, defensively okay player, 6'1", would need a lot of work, not as consistent. And then when I'm looking at some of these targets, and we're looking at some of the guys that aren't as much, it could be good. Kevin Boyd has requested to leave. He looks like a really good player, although he does have problems with injuries. We got him off a very cheap contract. That would be one. Diego Tingalia here, Argentinian. He looks like a good middle field player that will take some developing. And then a couple of other players that we've kind of been looking at. And Carlo Figueroa from Benfica. I've really been looking at Carlos Alberto up top. Would take a little time to get him up to speed, but as a reserve player for 20 million, I think he could be a really good player. And the same thing with Junior here. Junior looks more like an attacking bit. Is 5'9". We could use him out where Redeem is. Good dribbler, passing just needs some work, but I think this could be a good player in the end, playing out wide. But also, I think if you used him, a guy like Junior, up top as say like a deep lying forward, he checks the boxes besides strength. Like good deep lying forward. He's not going to be the complete forward type because of his heading and long shots. And maybe his attacking advanced forward is pretty good. I think that could be one, while Carlos Alberto looks more like a guy that can come in and play that attacking forward. Does need some work on the heading and long shots. But I think this is one that you can still play as a deep lying forward. So there are some good players out here. The king is, will Connor Martin by Liverpool or Porto have the type of money to dish this out? Now, they do have... Wow. Liverpool would have to sell some players. Porto does not have the money either. So that is a no-go. Does PSG have this money? I don't even think PSG has that money. No, they don't either. So It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Holmgren might be one that we could sell 80 million. Depending. PSG does have likely the transfer budget for this. There's that. But maybe not everyone's got the transfer budget for next season. And we're going to have to sell everyone below this besides Hamdi. I'm going to put Hamdi up here. But everyone below this is going to be sold or put back on loan. Because that is what we want to do. So, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll have the roundup, summer transfer window stuff, a lot of things going into this next one. And yeah, I feel like this could be another one where we take another step forward. I really do believe at this juncture, at least if we look at the preview, the media has given us a little bit of respect, up to 12 by this, and it was a good top portion, like actual year. Liverpool, another down year at 9th. Newcastle at 7th. They'll get a spot in the Europa League, so they'll get that one once Tottenham's there. But I mean, it's all about beating Arsenal, Chelsea, United, and City. Like, your top 4 there are big, and Arsenal with another 9 points or more, so a 3-game really lead in this. So a lot of stuff we have to catch up with them. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.